Hey, what's up? In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 9 Instagram predictions for 2023. And in case we've never met before, hi there, my name is Brock Johnson. Over the last 3 years, I've grown my Instagram to over 600,000 followers at a rate of 1,000 followers per day. And I think it's important to say 1,000 followers per day because while I have had some viral videos, my large following isn't the result of having a couple videos hit 1 million views. My following is the result of consistently showing up, sharing reels every single day, and growing my following at a consistent rate for now almost 3 years. And what I do for a living is I help other people grow on social media and specifically on Instagram using Instagram Reels. Recently, I looked back at my 2022 predictions and not to toot my own horn, but I was 7 for 7 on my predictions from last year. So here are my 9 predictions for 2023. And before we jump into these 9 predictions, let me just say that these aren't just wild guesses or shots in the dark. These are based off of studies, research, data, trends that I've been noticing and trends that we've been noticing within our membership community of over 10,000 students. And some of these things are direct hints or clues that have been dropped along the way from Instagram CEO and other Instagram staff. My first prediction is a big jump in the overall level of quality, specifically for video content on Instagram. In 2020 and 2021, we were brand new to Reels on Instagram. And so anything that you posted was likely going to do pretty well, and the expectations were really low. In 2022, that bar was raised a little bit. And so by the end of 2022, we started to see that the only reels that would do well were the ones that were produced well. And now when I say produced well, I don't mean that they're perfect, they're photoshopped, they're highly edited, and they're no longer authentic. What I do mean though, is that the lighting is good, the microphone quality is there, and that they just meet a certain standard of expectation that we all have for reels after now almost 3 years of using them. And so my prediction for 2023 is that we're going to see this increase even more. And so some tangible ways that you can increase the quality of your reels without losing authenticity or without making them feel super perfect and polished is to get a microphone, maybe get a lighting setup, maybe invest in some editing software or a full-time editor who's going to edit your reels for you. By no means am I saying your reels have to be perfect or have to be a home run every single time. And definitely we're still going to be seeing reels that go viral that are very low quality. But I think overall, if you want to maintain a consistent level of engagement, you're going to have to up-level the quality of your reels. My second prediction for 2023 is that we're going to see less engagement on trends. But the second part of this prediction is that we're going to see more Instagram specific trends, and the early adopters of those trends are going to reap the most benefits. So let me break down this prediction. First of all, lower engagement overall on trends. Trending content is a great way to dip your toe in the water and start practicing creating more reels. Trending audios are a great way for you to capitalize on the success of other creators and what they've made. And at the beginning of 2022, people were having wild success simply recreating trends that other people were doing. But by the end of 2022, we started to see that these trends were losing popularity. They were quickly becoming oversaturated and overdone. And a lot of people, in fact, these trends were quickly becoming overdone and oversaturated, and people were feeling kind of bored with seeing the same trend over and over. In fact, according to my recent polls, people prefer original audios 4 times more than they prefer a trending remake. I also think that as more people start to use and post reels and more people get on TikTok, they start to see the same trends over and over again. And so the shelf life of a trend is much faster. Basically, what that means is the length of time that a trend is trending is getting shorter. So what does this mean for you as a creator or a business owner? It means that you want to get out ahead of the trend. You want to be one of the first people to recreate the sound before 17 million other people have also already made. So what does this mean for you as a business owner or creator? It means you want to get out ahead of the trend. You want to get out ahead of the wave before 15,000 other people also do the same trend. With all of this being said though, I do think we're also going to see more trends that are specific to Instagram. In 2022 and 2021, a lot of the trending audios and just popular content on Instagram originated on TikTok. People would create trends or things would blow up on TikTok, and then a few days or even weeks later, they would make their way over to Instagram and gain popularity over on Instagram. However, in 2023, I think we're gonna start to see more trends and original content that's created right on Instagram, and that's going to allow people to be more creative and more original without just copying what they're seeing on TikTok. My third prediction revolves around direct message automation, and it's another 2-part prediction. Part 1 of my third prediction is that direct message automation is going to become much more widespread and heavily used. Direct message automation was something that people started to use in 2022, but I think it's going to become much more widespread and much more common practice for almost all business owners and creators in 2023. That's not to say that all business owners and creators will use DM automation, but they will at least be aware of it, and a lot more people will start to implement DM automation into their business. The second part of my third prediction is that for business owners who are trying to make sales and grow their customer base on Instagram, DM automation is going to be a major catalyst for success. And I say this because as more people start to use DM automation and recognize its capabilities and powers, there's going to be a real big divide between people who are sticking with old school sales techniques like saying link in bio or click the link in my stories, and the new wave of people trying to make sales on Instagram, which are saying direct message me this keyword, or people who are able to send automated messages and links and polls and stickers right in the DMs. There are so many more tools and features available for people who are using DM automation, and I think that the business owners who recognize those tools and start to use them will reap the most rewards and have the biggest success in 2023. My fourth prediction is that the Instagram algorithm, and I'm specifically referring to the feed algorithm, will be prioritizing content that has a high watch rate over any other kind of engagement. Now, for years, we've known that Instagram and really all social networks value TOP more than anything else. And TOP stands for time on platform. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, they all value how long are you keeping your viewers on the platform. And if people are spending more time consuming your content, then they're spending more time on the platform. And so these algorithms want to push you out to more people. We've known that for years. But the way that the algorithm has determined time on platform in the past has been primarily by looking at other metrics. So in the past, the algorithm has looked at how many likes you're getting, how many saves you're getting, how many comments you're getting, how long are those comments, how many shares are your posts getting. And those metrics would help the algorithm determine how successful your post was at keeping people engaged. However, people have started to gamify this system. They started to get tons of likes and tons of saves in a super short amount of time, but it's not necessarily resulting in people spending more time with their content. It's very easy to have someone like your post, quickly press the save button, and keep scrolling without really spending that much time engaging with your content. So my prediction for 2023 is that the algorithm is going to still value those other metrics, but it's really going to focus on watch time, view duration. How long are people actually watching your reel? How much time are people actually spending with your carousels and your other feed posts? And one of the clues that Instagram is going to be really focusing on this is that they've started testing, allowing us, the users, the creators, to see what our average watch time is and see what the average viewer's view duration is. And so this tells me that Instagram is going to start prioritizing this metric, and they want us to be aware of it so that we can increase it ourselves. My fifth prediction is more remixes. If you don't know what a remix is, it is basically Instagram's version of a duet over on TikTok, also known as a stitch over on TikTok. It's basically where you can add on to the end of someone else's reel, or you can kind of do a side-by-side with someone else's reel. During 2022, Instagram began testing the ability to remix non-reels, and I believe that will be more widespread in 2023. And in recent weeks, we've even seen that Instagram is pushing us to remix more people's reels, to send reels to other people and encourage them to remix. And Instagram's CEO even said that one of their main goals for 2023 is to inspire people to be more creative and to spark connections and conversations around content. And I believe a major way they're going to do this is with remixes. Remixes are a great way to create community and a sense of belonging and conversation around content. And I think we're going to see a lot more of them on Instagram in 2023. My sixth prediction for Instagram in this coming year is an increased sense of community and an increased value placed on community. Instagram has hinted that this is the direction they're headed in two ways. Number one, in their 2023 trend report, they predicted that community is going to be a central driving force for 2023. So that should tell you all you need to know. But number two, Instagram is working on a new feature called group profiles, where multiple people are going to be able to post on one single profile. And all of these things just suggest that community matters on Instagram. And really, that's what a lot of people say that they feel like they're missing on Instagram. They're missing a sense of deep connection with their friends and family who they're seeing post. And instead, they're just getting vague, wishy-washy, vanilla content from businesses and creators. And so I think one way that Instagram is going to bring these deeper, more substantial connections back to the platform is through a sense of community. Rather than trying to go wide and reach millions and millions of people, I believe that a true growth hack for 2023 is building a deep sense of community on your profile. My seventh prediction, and this one should be a fun one, is that artificial intelligence is going to be used a lot more heavily for content production. At the end of 2022, we saw the viral success of ChatGPT, as well as DALL-E 2 and multiple other integrations, such as Canva even, using artificial intelligence to help creators create more content, create better content, create more sustainable content. And I think we're gonna see that really widespread in 2023. My eighth prediction for 2023 is that SEO, search engine optimization, is going to become a real central component for growth on Instagram. Instagram and TikTok are quickly replacing even Google for how heavily they are used to search for and find things. And the discoverability of your Instagram account and even your content is something that Instagram began testing and improving in 2022. In 2023, I think that we might even see hashtags becoming a complete thing of the past, an obsolete way to grow, and instead keywords and search engine optimization becoming a central growth component and factor for your Instagram account. We've seen hints at this with the test of Reels topic. If you're not sure what that is, I did a YouTube video in the past. You can find it linked somewhere up here about what Reels topics are. But essentially, they're kind of like hashtags used to be for your content. It's a way to communicate with the algorithm and tell the algorithm, here's what my content is, here's what it's about, and here's whom you should show my content to. So I think that in 2023, we're gonna see SEO become even more prevalent, widespread, and heavily used on Instagram. My ninth and final prediction for Instagram in 2023 is more authentic, genuine, real content. People want to be told stories. People want to be able to connect with those they're following. We've even seen a study that showed that 40% of people want to hear a podcast from the people they follow. That shows that they want more connection, more vulnerability. They want more of you being you, more of you talking to the camera, being yourself, not just copying trends, not just lip syncing and pointing at text on the screen, but actually showing us who you are, your values, your beliefs, and what makes you tick. So lean into that in 2023. Start to be yourself. Start to post more reels, more original content. Don't just rely on trends that you're seeing on TikTok and that other people are doing on Instagram. Start creating your own original, authentic content with your own voice, telling your own stories, and ultimately, your Instagram will reap the benefits because of it. I would love to hear what you think though. Let me know down in the comments what your predictions for 2023 are. Is there anything that I missed on this list or anything from my list of 9 predictions that you think especially stands out and is going to be a serious change on Instagram in 2023? Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please consider pressing that like button and the subscribe button so you can see more content just like this. Every single week on this channel, I put out educational videos about how to grow your following, how to build an online presence and an income from your social media.